Heroes and Legends, End Times, the Remaining Powers Plot. After the surrender of King Vaughn and his forces to Manica Insuran, it was said that Manica Insuran was going to leave the Guardian Galaxy, where he was occupying in his conquest, to return back to his own galaxy and then go towards the dimensions to declare hegemony. Some months later, after the final battle between King Vaughn's forces and the allied King Colo and Insuran Manican forces, King Vaughn and his representative, Daniel, went to meet up with Manican Insuran and his cousin York Insuran to try to figure out what in the world was Manican Insuran really up to. King Vaughn had known for a long time that Manican Insuran did not simply want to conquer the universe. His movements were strange, and he noticed that he was in the Guardian Galaxy, building something. So King Vaughn went up to him and said, "Alright, Manican Insuran, you have my loyalty. Now tell me, what are you really up to? What is this black box that you have created for yourself? What is it that the so-called God of the Insurance needs now, more than ever, besides the rulership of the universe?" And then Manica Insuran smartly turned around and told him, "You're God. Why don't you figure out yourself?" King Vaughn. And then Manica Insuran and his cousin York walked away. And Daniel looked up to his lord and said, "Well, he got you there, sir." And then, angrily, King Vaughn said, "Shut up, Daniel." And the two left. The alliance was strong as Mankin Insuran and the Shermankin and their forces prepared to move. Distaste, distrust, and disruption was growing within the Kinkalo ranks. Between the Kinkalo Galaxy, the Generali Galaxy, the Ameri Galaxy, and the Bilderon Galaxies, which they had obtained, they now stand opposed, not out in the open, but in secret, against the Manica Insurance galaxies of his own galaxy, the Napaka Galaxy, the Kandin Galaxy, and the Kazuju Galaxy, the Baja Galaxy, the Jedi Galaxy, and the Magazine Bashar Galaxy. Calvin Kinkalo, Constantine, and Carl von Singer had to stop this menace. They refused to join and pledge their allegiance to Manica Insurance. They do not recognize him as their god, and he planned to plot to invade the dimensions and to stop Manica Insurance plans. Although deep down Calvin Kinkalo, who had a strained partnership with his rival and nemesis Insurance Manica, knew that Manica Insurance was up to no good, up to far more worse than just declaring himself emperor. So those allies began to plot their next move and turn against their former allies. John Johnson, who had solidified his power within the ranks of the Gemeta Galaxy, the Rho Advantage Galaxy, the Breton Galaxy, and made alliance with the Scholastica and the White Scholastica, was moving towards the dimensions, seeing that his rivals, Constantine and the Kinkalo, had joined up with Mankan Insurance forces. And the surrender of King Vaughn and his forces, it is quite clear that the Insurance were about to be ruled by Insurance Mankan and their ilk. John Johnson, a hero of the ages, a righteous man, cannot allow chaos and tyranny and evil forces to rule the universe. So he prepared his men and his allies to move. This would be the final battle. Elsewhere in the universe, Morgan was secretly gathering the last able fighters of the Fidelian Insurance and Fidelian Bank Run to form an alliance. If they cannot take the universe, But at least they could stop Colonial from doing the same. But they had nearly gone bankrupt and almost cash poor from their last failed invasion of the Scotian, not realizing that the Scotia and Colonial had joined forces. However, more things were happening. The Guardian, Golden, the Angel, the Ameri, and the Baja were forming together as a strong alliance of righteousness and strong representation of heaven to stop the false god, Manica Insuran, from ruling the universe. It was imperative that they do so, as they prepared their troops to move, prepare for the dimension, the inevitable dimensional clash. Colton felt something strange within him. Something did not sit well with this battle to come. Manica Insuran was not acting normal. His movements did not warrant that of someone lusting for control of the universe. It's almost as if he didn't want control of the universe, but something greater. What, he wondered, would be greater than the universe? Tension was everywhere across the dimensions, but none greater tension was that in the dimensions. Tres Rose, the leader of the dimensions, was leader since the days of Damien during the legendary fighters, the First Great War, had managed to maintain their independence and sound alliance for all the wars and the chaos that followed since the Great War, and the allies in Anima and other forces that resided and came from the Milky Way galaxy but were banished to the dimensions, made their ranks strong. Now, Jesos, Malin, Neville, and Universal Alba and their forces were worried. This might be the end. Mangan Ashun, a very powerful warlord, who single handedly wiped the Guardian Galaxy and all their elite troops, who forced the Jedi to their knees and forced a god to kiss his feet. He was not to be played with, and now he had a massive force heading towards the dimensions. This might be the final curtain for the people of the dimensions. Many people decided to flee from Inishu, since it would be the hotbed for the battle to come. The Tres Rose and a few loyal soldiers and officers braced themselves for what was to come. Tres Rose, not very much a religious person, decided now was the time to pray to the God of heaven, the God that blessed the universe and expanded the universe after their victory of the First Great War. Seeing that this battle is going to be that almost like the First Great War, Tres Rose and the others prayed hard for a miracle, but somehow, some way, they will survive the onslaught that was to come.